G'day Crustacean Nation, SirPrawnAlot here with another video. Today we're on Megaquarium, but we're going to be doing a bit of a tribute, I guess, to Aquamate. Aquamate has played with Megaquarium himself, but seems to have not continued as much as I thought he was going to. So I thought I'd go ahead and make a bit of a Aquamate logo in the game. So using the floor pieces, I'm going to use it like a piece of artwork, like a pixel art. So I'm going to have a go at it and see how it turns out. This is more of an experiment for myself, seeing if it's possible. I haven't seen anyone try it before, and it doesn't surprise me. So I've got some ideas, and I'm going to sort of have a crack at it. I thought I could make it easier for myself and get a pixelated Aquamate logo, so I've fiddled around with that, but not to any success. A little problem I'm going to run into is the UI covers up quite a big area. So I'll see what I can do about it. This is as far as I can zoom out, so ideally would go down here and make myself a bit of a border, I guess. So away we go. I started by just expanding my space with the tiles to get sort of a border going and a bit of a frame for my artwork. And I plan to use the decorations and other bits and pieces that you use in the game to sort of paint the picture. This is past tense, so I know how it turns out, and I know what I used. I was going to count it out and then sort of put the photo into some sort of application that would turn it into pixel art. I didn't end up doing this, but I did count the dimensions. I believe it was 58 by 33. I forgot that during the thing anyway at the end. So watching it I remembered, but yeah, so it wasn't a huge amount of space to work with, but what I got done is pretty cool, I reckon. So it took me a while as well to decide on what colours and what I was going to do. So you can see here I was looking through a few different options I had. I do actually have audio and stuff from that video, or from the recording of me talking. I wasn't sure how this video was going to turn out, but I think talking about it past tense is a bit better. So I had to go along and delete every single little thing that I placed. The reason I use those to count it out is because every time you place one, it says like whatever it is, number 1, number 2, number 3. So I knew placing however many across would be the right number at the end. Obviously I don't know the Aquamate logo off by heart. It is simple, so it wasn't hard to follow. I just had to make sure I knew exactly what I was doing, because I wanted to get it as perfect as possible. This is me sort of playing around with some of the colours, some of the ideas. I thought maybe I could use a tank, but sure enough that didn't work. And I had a few other little fiddly bits, using different feeders and chairs and things that are in the game as decorations and stuff. So it took me a little while to work out what I came up with. I did later on work out how to get rid of the X's as well. The X's pop up when you misplace something and it just alerts you. But yeah, I thought I would have a play around with the colours. Initially I was going to end up with this grey background. I then swapped to wood, and then by the end of it I swapped back, and that was me just checking what it looked like. So I thought maybe I could use the wood, go for a different coloured background completely, and see what I could work with. You can sort of see my ideas, I guess, my processes there. So then I sort of just jumped straight into it. I didn't really think heaps on a plan for it. The positioning wasn't ideal. I should have done it a bit lower and to the right a bit more, but I sort of just went for it. It's my first time doing any piece of art in this game, or any kind of pixel art, so sort of interesting to see how I went with it. I was then jumping back and forth a little bit as well to that picture once again, just making sure that I got it the right amount of tubbiness. In the uncut version of the recording I was talking about how tubby the fish looked, and how untubby I got it, so I may release that separately if you want it. So feel free to comment below, let us see the other video or whatever if you want to. But I thought this would be really interesting. So the main reason I was doing this is as a bit of a nod to Aquamate. He's been there for ages for me, helping me, whether it be giving me shoutouts and stuff on streams, or just the whole Fish Tubers Down Under videos, or just supporting me on my videos and stuff like that, giving really helpful advice and tips and things. So if you obviously don't know who Aquamate is, definitely go check out his channel. There'll be a link down below. Yeah, it's really fun to chat to, and it does some really awesome videos. So I was screwing around with this eye for ages. I really could not get it perfect. I wanted to be able to fit the little shine cuteness eye in there, and I did not have much success, as you can see. Ended up just sort of wimping out of it with the double dots. I did have to move it around a bit as well. And yeah, Aquamate and myself are actually planning a challenge where we are going to battle it out to see who is the best Megaquarium player. So hopefully all goes well there. It's just a bit of fun, but yeah, we're you know, psyching each other out a bit, talking smack. But I reckon that'll make for a really fun video. So then I had to move on to the Southern Cross. So as you can see, I just did it in the same sand, you know, edging that I did for the fish. I had to play around with that a bit because I kept putting it too far away. I ended up getting it right. I think at least it looks alright. I had some fun with this this letter, I guess pixel text or something, I don't know what it's called, but writing Aquamate out. Once again, I should have started a bit further to the left. It's a curse of most people that do bubble writing or something like that. They always start too far on the right and can't fit it all in, but I did manage to fit it all in and it was fine. It just looked a bit lopsided. Using the little pink zooplankton feeder boxes that are in the game, that's what the pink is, and I reckon it worked out alright. I'll also go over it with a bit of a white background, just to, you know, really show it off a bit, and also stay true to the photo, because the photo, or the logo, has got the little bits of white around it. All in all though, I think this turned out pretty awesome. Wait until the finished product though, because I do edit it a little bit more at the end. And yeah, I really hope Aquamate likes it. I would like to do some more for other people, so if you are interested in getting your own one done, definitely, you know, let me know in the comments below. If you do actually have a logo that isn't going to be too hard to do, obviously Dr. Black, if you're watching, yours is going to be almost impossible. But I don't know, I'm happy to give most things a crack. This one just sort of turned out a bit better, I think, as my first shot. I may even do my own, although my own isn't too hard to do, I would imagine. So we'll see how it goes. I just thought I would start with Aquamate because, you know, we're both doing the Megaquarium around the same time, and I think we both really enjoyed the game. As for my series on Megaquarium, I think I'm going to restart it or do a different one. I'm not finding it challenging enough, and I did another video and I was going to publish it, but it just wasn't really hitting the spot for me. I don't know if I'll really continue it. As much as I love to torture poor old Toby, it's just a bit too simple for me, and I don't know if that's the game's fault or just the settings that I set it, so I would like to try it a bit more. And there, I just filled in the logo nice and tidy. And I definitely think it looks better with the grey background than the woody brown. I did leave the border brown though because I liked that. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely, you know, drop a like, let me know. If you want to see more, let me know. And yeah, I think it turned out alright. Some interesting angles there and whatnot. So definitely go check out Aquamate if you haven't. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.